Okay, hi everybody, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, for the foreseeable future, I will just be doing general card readings for the channel. Feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, leave comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to further support the channel, please consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does help the growth and development of the channel. Okay, so now let's get into your reading. Okay, hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so we are doing a general card reading for the... Oh, wait. We're doing a general card reading for Cancer for May... Wait, are we in May? Yes. May the 12th. May the 12th to June the 6th of 2025. Wow, I'm almost forgetting the year. Cancer, just letting you know, I've actually shuffled all of these cards, and I just did a quick shuffle on the primary cards, just to show a little bit of a shuffle, saving on time and other things like that. So let's get into it. Okay, what is happening for Angel Spirits Guides? What's happening for Cancer for the time frame of May the 12th to June the 6th of 2025? Okay, Queen of Swords. Interesting. So Cancer, I'm getting I'm getting it's so interesting because normally the Queen of Swords, it's like a like a forward motion in certain respects, but I'm sensing there is this wall, this dark wall of unsurety. You know what? That's not even a word. There's a wall of doubt in some circumstance in your decision making at this time. But as soon as that gets clear for you, then you'll be moving forward with a decision, okay? And you're going to be very clear-minded, very focused, very determined. Even if you have to do things yourself, put your hands on the situation, and fill in the gaps where other people or other situations may not be as readily determined or capable. But you in yourself know that you are capable, Cancer. But right now, it's like there's this wall of doubt towards your determination, and that's only, I'm sensing parts of that wall is created because of a lack of information is what's coming through. The Queen of Swords definitely sees the truth of the matter. If someone comes to her, or if she's like, you know, for example, reading something, or you know, going over a contract, or through discussions or something like that, there are certain aspects of information that is available to you that does not necessarily paint the entire picture for you to have the confidence to make a determination. I'm sensing that is coming, but right now this is what you're in, and I don't want to say battling. I don't necessarily sense a battle per se. It's more so like you are keeping yourself in a certain posture as to not get agitated by the waiting on certain information, or for certain circumstances to shift in certain ways so that you can make a determination. Certain things right now, maybe a couple of things may be outside of your control. Maybe you've already done certain things to prepare yourself until certain doors open in certain ways, or you've place something before a counsel or a friend or a relative or a business partner, or you know, or even yourself, you know, whereby you might be going through a certain, you know, and when I say even yourself, here's an example, whereby, let's say if you were working out or something like that, and you're looking to gain a certain amount of muscle mass or a certain amount of strength, or lose a certain amount of poundage or all of the above in that regard, so that you gave yourself X, Y, and Z time frame, and once you get to that time frame, it will give you the understanding if you're going to move forward in like competing, or if you're going to wait for another amount of months to do a bit more work on your physical self, and then make another determination later on. It's like that type of thing. So it's like you're going through an understanding, but there's still certain aspects of information or programming or circumstances that needs to come into focus so that you can make that clear and decisive decision. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see what I mean? The Knight, the Knight of Wands, Cancer. See, you are pacing yourself. You're going through the foliage. Like, things are not clear on the ground. Okay, the path is not as clear as you would like it. Okay, you're still going through the foliage. You're revisiting certain circumstances, maybe feeling it out, getting to know certain areas or people more. Getting to know yourself more in this pathway as you kind of try to maneuver, try to like be more comfortable in a framework or a pathway or a process. Okay, and you're pacing yourself. You're not rushing, you're not slowing. There is a certain pace, but each step you take through the brush, it's more experience. It's more discovery. You understand? So you're in a path that is not as clear. See, this like you wanted to be very clear with the Queen of Swords. You want that clarity, but right now it's not as clear. Okay, but with more information, you like just give it a moment. Okay, I don't sense it's too far gone right now. Give it a moment. Continue your vigilance of what you're doing, the waiting, the processing, the dealing with your day-to-days, doing what you need to do. That information is because you're pacing yourself. These informations is coming. He's holding the Ace of Wands in his hand right here. It's that towards that journey, towards that start, towards getting things going. Okay, you're moving in those directions, but there's still a process. Further clarification, thank you, universe. Yeah, see, my goodness. You see the Four of Cups. It's like you've done all these particular things. Certain things may have not concluded as you would like or whatever, and it's like you've done all you can with these 3 cups down here, and it's like you're waiting. And this is you literally waiting, okay, for that aha moment, for that epiphany, for that offer, for that love offer, for that business offer, for that answer that really intrigues your soul, and that's coming from the divine hand of the universe in divine timing. You see that? It's like that spark in your mind because you got all the information, or that person who is maybe reviewing a contract and they come to you and say, hey, we love what this is. Sorry it took so long, and now you can make decisions, or it could be a relational aspect of thinking through the process of certain things, and it could be all of those above. It could be, even the example with the gym thing I told you for some of you or whatever. See, this is the hand of the divine bringing the answer, bringing everything that's good in this process for you to make that determination, for you to have that answer, to have that assurity of what direction you're going. You see, Cancer? I hope that's making sense. Oh my gosh, I need to hurry this up. So sorry. I'm dealing with limited technology. So giving you the meat, don't worry about it. So let's see what else is happening. Yeah, see, oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Wait, who says that? I like, oy. I haven't heard that in years. Okay. Ace of Cups. Remember I told you? The Ace of Cups right here. There's the hand of divine, it's coming. Okay? So you're going to get it. Okay? That answer right here. It's going to come. It just, it's just taking just a tad bit of time, but it's not going to be too long now. And you're going to get the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is holding everything that is rewarding, exciting, uplifting, fruitful for you, what you need. And you're really going to feel empowered. You're going to feel supported. You're going to feel loved. You're going to feel assured, vindicated on so many levels to actually, now I know what to do. And now I know how to make the determination. The universe is with you. And it's further elevating your stance in your favor towards whatever it is that you were waiting to like go forward in. Okay? Look. The Page of Swords. This is the person going forward. This is you going forward now, getting started now, learning now, okay? Listening more now towards maybe an entrepreneurship or even a apprenticeship, or starting your new business, or starting a new collaborative effort in some grouping or circle, or even in a relational aspect, understanding how things are going to go, what part or role you play in a situation moving forward, how best to maneuver through these things. And it's going to become very, very clear, okay? But it's new, it's beginning, it's this new threshold of things, okay? And that's what's happening. Further clarification, the universe said, take this card, no, this card, great, thank you, universe. Yeah, see? The Two of Pentacles. Now, with this new like direction, now you get a bit more insight on how should you manage your finances, how should you manage your time, how should you manage your relational lifetime scheduling, stuff like that. What is important now? What can wait for later? How much should I put towards this? How much should I put towards that? You know, it's gonna, the beginning is also going to come with those developmental questions, which is normal. Okay, you will have more information now to start making those determining factors. That's part of what you want to do right here, and that's why I said right here, if you're like a part of a collaboration or a relational thing, or your own business and budgeting, and or like that example I gave at the gym, like are you going to be ready for this show, or should you wait till X, Y, and Z? Should you put more determination in this? Should you know what I mean? Things are going to start coming more clear with your management of your lifestyle, your finances, your those things, okay? Because you're preparing for that ship that's in the background right there, that's slowly coming in, okay? But you're going to get those answers so you can start making those next determinations. You know what I mean? Let's see what else. Yeah, see, look. The Six of Swords, when you make those plans of actions right here, like that calendar system, that new way of being, because everything is becoming more clear, and you're getting that aha moment, that green light, then you're going to be moving forward, okay, when you make those plans. You're going to be moving forward with the Six of Swords. This is leaving certain aspects of strife behind. You have a clear direction of how you're going, and you're going to be going confidently. You're going to be going with a level of your worth, your quality, what you bring to the table, what you're after. You're going to more calmer, clear waters. It's like a burden will be lifted off of you, because you will have a clear sight, and you'll be moving reasonably well. This is like moving silently, efficiently, smoothly out of turbulent waters. You understand? Because beginning stages of things can be a bit rocky-ish, but you're going to get that clear, and you're going to be moving forward out of those turbulent understandings. Yeah, see, the Three of Swords, leaving the frustrations behind. Okay, so the not knowing, the pressures that were on you and trying to get through things, that's getting out of the picture. Okay, so in this new whatever this is in your life, in this next transition of things, or kind of processing of things, okay, that's kind of shooken your world, but in a good way, because you are moving. And sometimes when you're moving in a direction that's different from your past, and there's adjustments that needs to be made, and it can be belaboring on one's soul, on one's psyche, on one's heart sometimes. In some cases, some of you may have had to really say no to certain people and break certain people's hearts. That's why you're moving away from turbulent waters. But the point is, this pressure upon your heart is going away. Universe said, take this card, no, this card. Okay, great. Yeah, see, Queen of Wands. Because you're saying, listen, I know what I want now. I know how this is going to be. I know what is expected of me. I'm wearing my passions on my sleeve. I cannot lie to myself. I cannot deny myself. I need to move forward in this way. I need to be a part of this situation in this way. I am committed to this particular direction in my life, whether that's been a relationship, like whether that's in business, whether that's in collaborative efforts, whether that's in family, whatever situation, like you are committed to your passions now. You know how this is going to go about. So you're sorry, but some people might feel a certain way, but you've been waiting for this understanding, like how are you going to go about this, and you're just going to be leaving certain things behind. You're going to be leaving certain groups behind, certain people behind. You're going to be like in yourself, you're going to be actually stopping certain habits or whatever it is, because you see the bigger picture. You see where you really need to go, where your passions and true ambitions lie. Okay. So Cancer, I really do need to speed this up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have here, yeah, see, oh my God. Cancer, I mean, you cannot make this up. This is crazy. Okay. So, like I said, you know what direction you want to go now. So you have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, clearly the opposite of the Knight the Knight of Swords, clearly the opposite of the Knight of Wands. You see, while the Knight of Wands is pacing himself because it's unfamiliar territory, there's brush he has to maneuver through, discover through. After all these plannings and changes and all this kind of stuff was happening here, and the determinations and stuff like that, really being true to yourself, when you get to that, aha moment, then you get to the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is swift movement. There is no brush. There is no brush. He doesn't have to maneuver through, detour, turn around. He doesn't have to pause, stop, or whatever. He can just go. Okay? The pathway is clear. Okay? The pathway, the direction is clear. And he goes swiftly. He's the Knight of Swords. He knows the route. He knows what's on the route. He knows the people involved on the route. He knows what the climate is on the route. All that kind of stuff. Like he's maneuvered through. He's discovered through already before with the Knight of Wands. So he doesn't have to slow down now. Things are clear. He knows what he's about. Okay, and you're going swiftly. You see, when this happened here, you're going swiftly. Okay, so even when you were like, things seemed like stagnant, slow down, then it comes to the aha moment, building through things up, putting things in order, and then making a strong determination how you're going to move forward. And there's like, bam, you just get started, get moving. See, look, the Six of Pentacles. With this whole motion, now you'll further get to. Now establish that new structure of your physical world, especially when you had to make a certain decision on how to start it, but now things are going to start going smoothly. And I sense, the time frame just came to me. This is in a 3 to 4 month span that this part is going to be happening. So you'll be reaching here in these regards, I sense within the time frame of the reading. But when it comes to this particular part right here, well, you will be moving forward in this regard in the time frame of the reading. But this particular part right here with the Six of Pentacles, when it comes to rearranging, what I'm hearing is the legalities of your life, okay? Because the Six of Pentacles is that give and take. It's that receiving, it is that investment, it is that paying off debts, or it is that receiving what's owed. It is putting towards lofty ambitions. It is weighing the pros and cons of how you should share your wealth or your time or your social acumen, or that a relational aspect, or the business savviness of it. It's all of those type of things. And it comes with levels of wisdom and clout on this as well. It's a reputation as well with this, and it's really establishing you for now, learning from the past and going towards something more substantial, or increasing, or what's happening now in those particular things that you're establishing. But what's coming through with it is that notion, or going swift, like that process of that is going to be like 3 to 4 months when you'll be doing that. So you'll be making those physical, financial, legal adjustments, and how you're planning things it's going to take like 3 to 4 months is what I'm hearing. And I'm sensing that's probably because certain things are outside of your control, maybe in certain respect, you open up a new bank account, it has to go through a certain process. You want to start this savings, you want to invest into this, you have to get signed in paperwork, all that kind of stuff. You're receiving something that's owed to you. You're going through what do you call it? And some of you is like, when you start something, it's like sometimes they say you have to be on for like 3 months or something like that before you start getting like the full salary or something like that. What's the word I'm searching for? Probationary period, yeah. That's what I'm saying. So some of you like going on that probationary period, on certain respects or whatever, or this is some of you like now really committing to adjusting your life with maybe a significant other, like who's going to be in charge of what are we aiming towards, towards furnishings, family, bills, business, whatever the situation is, because it could be also a partnership as well. It could be any of all those things. You'll know where it resonates with you, but that's what's happening here. Universe said, take this card, take this card, take this card, take this card, take this card. Yes, take this card. Yes. King of Wands. So from the Queen of Wands, still getting things done and stuff like that, then you get here, the King of Wands, very confident, very mature, okay, in what you want, very charismatic, very determined. People respect you, look up to you, engage with you in a very positive way. You bring confidence to so many people around you, and you know who you are. You are like manifesting your world, being a pivotal part of this quality in reverence to everyone else around. It's a very strong communicative, cooperative measure. This is someone who is now further matured in their lifestyle and their happenstances, whatever the situation is. You're going very strong to set up something major in your life. Okay? So Cancer, I really do have to hurry up now. So let's get into the, 2 cards here. Let's get into the, the extended. Okay? I really do have to hurry up. So let's get to it. Oh, yeah. By the way, please remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It really does help. But also what will really help the growth and development of the channel is if you consider becoming a Patreon member. There's like 2 tiers there. There's the basic tier. There's like $3 a month. That would go a long way with helping the channel. So please consider becoming a Patreon member. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, look, the 2 of Wands. I'm going to speed a little bit through this, but you will get the meat. If you certain things, just rewind back and see with the cross references with the 2 pillars that it's over, like that. Okay, but the 2 of Wands, it's literally saying what we spoke about initially. Looking like waiting, like this, you feel this old way of being with this one here is done with. It's in the shadows and you're holding on to this new one and you're ready to move. But how are you going to move? See, you're trying to make that determination, waiting for that answer of sorts. You have the globe here, you have the van wagon here, stuff like that, the surfer type here, like is it adventurous and stuff, you wait, that determination that we spoke of. Okay, just further clarification was coming through. And we have right here, yeah, see, literally what happened here on these lines right here. So you have the 6 of Wands and the Star card, of course. The 6 of Wands speaking towards that victory, that all your efforts, all your waiting, all your determinations, it is not going in vain. You will be victorious in it, and you're moving on to other victorious measures, climbing up. All eyes on you at this point. Okay, you are part of something major, whether it's in business, romance, family, friends, collaborative efforts, all of the above, whatever the situation is. You were waiting for the answer, or the answer to come to you, or the answer involved in whoever else or whatever else is involved in, but it's coming and it's going to be very favorable, and you're going to have that aha moment. Yes, it actually worked. Yes, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Yes, I made the right decision. Now let's continue on. So you see what I mean? And it's bringing in certain aspects of your life where you thought, like, wow, this is actually happening. These changes in your life are actually happening. You always thought sometimes it was a dream. Would it be ever solidified? And yes, the miracles is happening. This is rejuvenation. The star is the rejuvenating energy, this like becoming a new you, but it's also manifesting those hopes and wishes and dreams into your life, into the physical form. Okay, this is absolutely incredible. Further clarification, yeah, see, Queen of Cups. These are those anxieties and those worries, and you are managing it. You're managing it so it doesn't overtake you. Just going through the motions and believing the best and like wanting to make the best decision. You don't want to like sidestep or step back in certain respect. You don't want to make. You're just trying to make sense of it all and to come to this understanding that you'll be at peace with. So you're matching all of those emotional understanding. That's what's happening here, remember? And you will be getting those answers. You will be getting those determinations, okay? So let's see what else is happening here on these pillars over here. And we have, yes, of course, the Nine of Pentacles. You see literally right here what's happening, okay? The Nine of Pentacles is that freedom card, that independence card, okay? That groundedness where now you can make those plans and efficiencies for your life come and go as you please, being around varying people if you want, travel, vacation, whatever, saving greatly, having a lot of money in the bank, and also having an abundance to also give or invest or whatever have you, having more freedom to go and flow in your life and manage your life accordingly. Further clarification, yes, the Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands. Again, on these two rows, just go back and check it out to you know. But this is like wearing your emotions on your sleeve, being true to yourself. It's just the universe saying, this is what's happening. This is what's allowing this to happen. All of this. Take the advice. Consider it very strongly, okay? Especially as things move forward, okay? So don't worry. These answers that you're waiting for, it's going to be revealed, and you can maintain your success and your victory and the growth in this by being sincere with your passions, your hopes, and your dreams. Keep the vision going. Keep the anticipation going. Further clarification. Yes, my goodness. The 10 of Cups. Literally what I said. If you want this to continue, keep it going. Okay? The 10 of Cups. This is a great happy life. Okay? This is the longevity. It's now and development into the future. Okay? This is that significant other or others. This is that possibly children in the midst, possibly a great lifestyle when it comes to travel and other types of blessings that you are not even aware of. Not having to worry about the practicalities of life and just being able to focus on what really brings you joy. And that's spending time with loved ones, being involved in a project that is really enlightening your soul and making life all worth it, purposeful, meaningful, all those kind of things, okay? Having just a very abundant and very happy developing lifestyle that really complements who you are, what you've always dreamt of, okay? This is what's happening, okay? So this is absolutely incredible, Cancer. This is like, wow. I can see why this decision is so very important, because you feel it, you understand that this is a pivotal juncture in your life. Let's see what else is happening right here. And we have, yeah, the Chariot card. And I'm not surprised, because I felt this energy, especially with the Swift card here being the Knight of Swords. You have the Chariot card, especially on these right here. And when you get those, when you put those things together, like we spoke of, just rewind back and refer, or you know, remind yourself, the Chariot card is that victory energy. It is very clear in the direction that you want to go. Very clear. There's no question anymore. You know what you want. You know what you're about. You know the destination. You know how to get there. It's just about going there. And you're going to be going there very fast, very swiftly, very secure as well. Very stable foundation. These are strong horses. That's a strong wagon. Okay? Victory energy. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yes. The Four of Swords. You'll be able to rest easy. Over here, when you started off, it was a bit of you wanted to rest, but you can't. You just, you know. But in understanding that this is finally moving in a path, you don't have to worry about it. You'll be able to rest easy. Four of Swords. Further clarification. Yes, the Ace of Swords. 2 victory cards. Listen, the Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh, the Ace of Swords is literally winning the war. You've gone through so many battles, so many ups and downs, so many thought process, so many philosophies and all this kind of stuff, and now it is that victory, the essence of why you've gone through all of this stuff, which you've endured and had to learn and had to cooperate with, or whatever it is. It's like now you're becoming more astute in who you are, how you're going to go about certain things, what's going to happen, very comfortable and confident in these decisions and how things are playing out. And it's a peaceful mindset. And it's like, this is the victory card. The future is very, very confident for you, very bright. Okay? It's good to have clarity of self. So, crystal card, we have Labradorite. Labradorite helps expand the mind and furthers spiritual growth. It does this by calming the negative side of our personality and helps us think twice when it comes to impulsive behavior. This incredible stone is linked to the third eye chakra. It's given the vibes of how we first initially started. That's excellent. We have the angel message card, and we have get more information. Listen. Literally, again, we started with that. We know you want to get more information. We know you're waiting on that. We know you're searching for that in certain. Some of you are waiting for that more information. Some of you have to do a bit more research on the situation, or it could be a combination of whatever situation. We know that. This is just the universe further reiterating it to you, because that's basically where all of you are right now, in this area right here. Okay, so but the things are, you know, going to become very clear very soon. So within the time frame of this reading, most definitely. Okay, so, and everything else I said. So get more information. Okay, it's all good. And we have taking a vow, and taking a vow. Okay, and we understand that in these areas over here, and just refer back. This is the universe further reiterating that. So it's being very complimentary with the reading, which I love it. It gives you more confidence to understand that, hey, really listen to the advice. Okay, Cancer, and we have Dark Night of the Soul. Life brings new meaning. See, again, that's literally what's happened, the start of it. Like, you're figuring things out, okay? But don't worry, things are going to be illuminated very soon, okay? So, Cancer, I really do hope the reading was beneficial for you. Thank you for being here, and I wish you the best. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, and I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.